Now, almost a year ago, Christmas time last year, I'd finally put together my Schwinn Series 90 PDG, and that bike was built with XT, but what it should have come with is some Suntour XC Pro. I found the shifters, they're on the bike already. I found the derailleur, the rear derailleur, that needs to be refurbished, and I found this crankset. Again, this needs to be polished up, so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to hand sand everything, go through all the grades, wet and dry, but first I do need to pull it apart. Now, Suntour XC Pro is top of the line group for Suntour, and it's fairly rare or fairly expensive, a lot more so than XT. It's probably comparable, if not more, than XTR. Don't know why, but it just is. So this one is obviously got a lot of pedal wear, or footwear, not pedal wear, on the crank arm, as has the non-drive side. So that needs to be sorted, and it can be easily done just with some wet and dry. The first I'm going to work on the non-drive side. I do have it just lightly clamped in my vise just so I can go over it. And I'm going to start with 240, then go up to 400, 800, 1200, and I might finish off with 2500. I've got some water, which has a little bit of soap in it as well. Maybe that's not going to work. Now there is a stubborn spot right here, so I'm going to have to work on that a little bit more. But yeah, it doesn't take actually too long just to get that chain rub out, and then you can work it through the grits. But this little stubborn spot is going to take a bit more work, but I can't just focus on it in one spot. I have to make sure it's blended. Okay, that took some work, but I think I've got a nice even finish now. I've managed to get out the scratch pretty much. There's tiny remnants left of it, but yeah, it's a pretty even finish. Took off as much as the original coating as I could as well, so it didn't affect the finish in the end. But that's 240 grit, so now, where is it? I'm going to go 400, and then 800, and then 1200. Yep, a lot of sanding. But this stage now it's got a good base, should be a lot quicker. $800. 1200. And you know what? I will make the jump to 2500 just to finish it. So after a lot of sanding, this is what I'm left with. It started something like that, and you do have to be careful to remove any of the original coating because the colour will vary, obviously. I'm just going to finish it off with some Auto Sol metal polish. That was a bit too much. Oh my god, this looks even better than I expected. So, if this is something like what we started with, albeit a bit too bright, dull, not chain rub, heel rub, and yeah, I like the coating missing. This is what we've ended up with. Hey, mirror finish. Yeah, so impressed with that. The back still has, I left the original coating on the back because that wasn't scratched up. But the front, wow. Not too bad at all. Is that all the way zoomed in as well? There we go. Look at that. So going up to 2500 was really worth it. It removed a lot of those scratches, those tiny little scratches, and then the Auto Sol just finished it off. A machine polisher would probably get it even better, but this was all done by hand. So now I just have to spend even more time doing the drive side, and then let's put these on the bike. Not too shabby, even after getting my grubby paws over them. Fitting it still looks awesome, so smooth. I am going to try and replicate that XC Pro decal. I think I've just wiped grease over them to be honest. But yeah, that is how you polish up the cranks. It is a bit of work, stripping them down, going through all the grades, 240, 400, 800, 1200, 2500, and then polish, and you will get an even better finish with machine polishing. But yeah, I'm really happy with that result, and that is the second part of the Suntour XC Pro drivetrain to go on the bike. Next is the rear derailleur, and that needs probably even more work than the crankset. But anyway, hope you found this video useful. Maybe you'll get some polishing on the go as well. So let me know if you do, and I'll catch you in the next one.